Hello, I'm Tarn. I'm a producer here at Nifty. Last time, I gave Barbie's living room a makeover, and people seem to have enjoyed it. So I put a vote up on Nifty's Instagram to see which room I should do next. Today, we're giving the bedroom a makeover. To me, the bedroom has to be a place you want to lie down at the end of a long day. And while this super cool orange and pink bed would have been a dream for my younger self, I wanted to see if I can make it feel a little more grown up by incorporating popular trends, things I personally would like in my home, but also anything else I might be able to create using stuff I find in a Nifty prop closet. I recently cleared out my desk for a big office move and found a lot of half-used props and forgotten things that might come in useful for the makeover. I'm choosing to think of them as teeny tiny upcycling projects. The first project is inspired by this compact mirror I got for free. Next, I'm creating a brick wall out of cardboard. Most of my rooms for the past few years have had a feature brick wall, and no matter how old they look, I think they always give the room a ton of character. I like both the look of a traditional wall and a whitewash wall, so I took to Instagram for a vote. White wall was a clear winner. There are a lot of little ledges on the original DreamHouse wall that would make covering the whole thing in contact paper super tedious. So I think covering half of the wall with this will save me a ton of time and sanity. When I found the tea lights, I knew I had to make an actual working lamp that turns on and off. It seemed like a stretch at first, so I am quite proud of how this turned out. I could not find anything that was the right size for the base, so I am using air dry clay. It is so easy to use, you can mold it however you want, set it out to dry, sand it, paint it, glue it. It's truly a game changer. One of my all-time favorite Nifty projects is this tufted headboard tutorial. I think it would really help bring the bed together as well as help clearly divide the bedroom from the closet. This next project is inspired by this cozy blanket tutorial. I recently made one for my bedroom. You have to use extra thick, super size yarn to achieve the chunky look. But since this is a miniature, I figured a normal, slightly thicker yarn would do. I don't knit a lot, so when I do, I always have to consult a YouTube tutorial. My favorite beginner knitting tutorials are by RJ Knits. This project was very therapeutic, even though it felt weird to just drop everything and sit down to just knit in the middle of a workday. The biggest challenge of this makeover is the bed itself. Unlike the living room, which had a lot of furniture for me to play with, the bedroom is essentially just a built-in plastic bed with plastic blankets and pillows, so we just have to work around it. I'm not going to worry about the seams and edges right now because they'll all be covered up later. I added craft wood around the bed to create a more realistic bed frame and 2 small wooden poles for the headboard to rest on. Lastly, I wanted to recreate these popular moon art I see so often using a technique that is very popular among preschoolers. And just like that, here's the dream bedroom all grown up. Now that's a cozy looking bed I would want to press snooze from. Let me know what you think. Do you know we're almost halfway done with making over the entire dream house? Should I keep going? If so, which room should I do next? Also, how are you doing today? What did you have for breakfast? Did you eat breakfast?